Let's learn how to factor difference of squares. For difference of squares, we actually have a formula that goes like this. A squared minus b squared equals a minus b times a plus b. And of course we can say a plus b, a minus b, doesn't matter in which order we go. And this really is difference of squares. One square minus another square. So it's actually this square minus some other square. Okay, now whenever we factor, we always need to do one thing first, which is find the greatest common factor if there is any. So let's do that. 20x squared minus 45. What do they have in common? There are two terms, so this here is a binomial. What do these two terms have in common? Well, this one doesn't have x, so they don't have x in common. But 20 and 45 actually have 5 in common, so we can factor 5 out. If we do, then instead of 20, we are going to have 4, and instead of x, and then we just copy x squared. And then instead of 45, we are going to have 9. So this here is nothing more than finding the greatest common factor and then taking it out. So we took it out, in our case, that was 5. Now what we have inside here, we always need to check, can this actually factor some more? And in our case, this is actually a difference of squares. It doesn't look exactly like this, but we can make it actually look like that. So we copy 5 down. Now 4 is actually 2 squared. So this is actually 2x and then squared together, like that. And then if you check, 2 squared is 4, and then x squared is just x squared. Minus, and then 9 is actually 3 squared. So now we have something squared right here, 2x, and then it's squared minus something else squared. So it's difference of 2 squares. Excuse me. Now all we need to do is apply this formula. So in our case, what's under the square here, the first square, that's our a, so our a is actually 2x. And then what's under the second square, that's our b. In our case, that's actually 3. So we keep copying down the 5 and then follow the formula. So it says first minus second. So it's 2x minus 3. And then times first plus second. So 2x, that's our first, right here, plus second, which is 3 in our case. And then that's actually it. We factored it. This here can factor some more if needed, but for what we are doing here, we'll just stop. This is good enough. So again, this is factoring by using the difference of square formula. And obviously this is used when we have a binomial like this one right here that we can actually convert into difference of squares. We kind of match the problem to the formula and then we factor. I hope you understood the video. If you did and if you like it, please click like, click subscribe, and don't forget to smile.